huge alert. A massive storm is gonna come in on Wednesday. This is gonna be a breakdown and timing of the storm on Wednesday. So let's get started. And we're not gonna focus about the storm today. We're getting right into the Wednesday storm. So increasing cloud cover and some rain showers developing Tuesday evening. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Then you start to get some steadier and heavier rain on Wednesday morning, as indicated by those darker contours of orange and red and yellow across New Jersey and across the board. Then, as we get into the overnight hours, this does become into a solid band of rain. Nothing to what we're going to see on Wednesday. Wednesday, you see those rising isobars of very warm temperatures. We could even see 70 degrees in portions of New Jersey and the Delmarva. Very exceptionally warm and humid. And I think someone around New Jersey and Delmarva could see severe thunderstorms, and in the latest update, someone could see a spin up or two of a tornado because of how this low pressure is acting. So, let's get into around 10 a.m. around Wednesday. Very well indicated. Squall line setting up, not as strong, but you do get the beginnings of that squall line trying to come in. Another hour in, this squall line is just going to be intensifying rapidly. Those winds are going to be cranking out of the southeast. Going to bring damaging winds all across Delmarva, New Jersey, Long Island, Connecticut, Boston, coastal Northeast. You guys could have extensive wind damage on Wednesday. 12 p.m. Man, this squall becomes scary. Across Virginia, eastern portions of Maryland, eastern portions of Pennsylvania, all the way up to southern New York. This thing is banging on your door with 60 plus mile an hour wind gusts, some heavy wind driven thunderstorms, lots of lightning and thunder most likely. 1 p.m. Dude, this thing just keeps on intensifying, getting on that negative tilt characteristic. I am telling you right now, Wednesday is just going to be a nasty day. And I'm telling you, Wednesday could be damaging, honestly. 2 p.m. Man, this squall line keeps on getting momentum. This thing is starting to produce dark pink in some sections of that squall. I am very concerned now. I was not seeing that as much yesterday, but now that we got these mesoscale convective models, dude, it is really showing that squall line just absolutely rummaging through New Jersey, Long Island, and everyone in the path. 3 p.m., dude, this squall is scary. I would be starting to prepare for this if you are anywhere across Jersey, Long Island, Connecticut, Boston, Southern New York, Eastern Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, Eastern Virginia, and the Carolinas, and anywhere along that line, we could see a few tornadoes. I would not be shocked. The Colorado State Services issuing a 15% chance of even some severe weather across the East Coast. This is scary, guys. And you can see ahead of that line, there's some convective thunderstorms and maybe even a supercell or two trying to develop ahead of that line. Just offshore of the Jersey coast, very intense. 4 p.m., squall line slashes right through the I-95 corridor. Man, this thing is just really putting on the show out in New Jersey. Damaging winds, heavy rain, thunderstorms, some severe, and even an isolated tornado. This thing is just becoming even more intense, negatively tilted. 992 across southern New York. Once we get into 5 p.m., man, this thing is just brawling through New York, the Jersey Shore, and all across, honestly, the Northeast. This thing just continues. We got pinks offshore. Man, This is going to be a rough Wednesday afternoon. Very, very rough. This squall line is just honestly quite crazy to see. But I'm not shocked, because the reason why is because we have so much energy coming from the Gulf Stream that we start to see 60-degree dew points all the way up to the I-95 corridor in New Jersey. This is insane stuff for December. And because you have these very strong wind shear profiles and that, twist in the atmosphere, along with some pretty high dew points, not be surprised for maybe a few tornadoes, maybe even several. I'm not sure about the tornado threat. It could be a little bit of a elevated one, but we really got to watch out for this no matter what. Even the 18Z, as we take a look. Dude, this squall line looks even more intense on the 18Z. This is around 4 p.m. It's a little delayed, which is good. But you get the same idea. This squall line is just absolute powerful. And these outflow winds, like this squall may be from like Philadelphia in western New Jersey, and all these damaging winds could be reaching all across the Jersey shore. They can be really feeling it. I mean, this thing just survives, and this thing could cause quite a bit of damage. I'm not gonna lie. And then, who knows, maybe some snow on the backside. This is gonna be absolute action-packed tomorrow. I will tell you that. It is gonna be action-packed tomorrow, and really crazy. Really, really, really crazy. And why do we see this? Well, I mean, I'm not shocked why, because if you take a look at this, hold up, dew points. Just look at these dew points. They're up into the 60s tomorrow. Solid 60-degree dew points. And you just see that moist air pumping in even more. And around 3 p.m., this peaks across New Jersey and the Virginias, North Carolina coast. But you see that sharp gradient. I mean, look at this. This is a very sharp gradient. That means there's going to be some very intense winds. I cannot repeat this enough. There's going to be such intense winds with this. But yeah. So that's your update. I might do another one tonight. I want to see the new run of the NAM. And we'll get a hint of who gets the worst. And we'll see if we get a high wind watch. I would not be shocked. Not even a wind advisory, but at this point, a high wind watch would be exceptionally dangerous to see. But according to models, this squall line is just gaining more and more momentum as we go on throughout the day. So I'll see you guys later, and just prepare for this monster. Yeah, just prepare. Get your pets in. Get all your loose objects out. Any type of leaves, any type of loose trees, put them in. Absolutely recommend. Dude, this is going to be a nasty southwest wind. And southwest wind tends to do a lot of damage. Not necessarily westerly wind, but southeasterly wind and southwesterly wind, they are known for doing so much damage. So, man, we're just going to be seeing southeasterly winds pumping over 50 miles an hour. This could uproot a lot of trees, and there could be a lot of damage from this. And we'll just see how powerful this squall line is to produce some of these severe thunderstorms in rotation. I wouldn't be surprised for the SPC to issue a slight risk according to Colorado State University, or even an enhanced risk. So, man, this is just a dangerous setup, and I'll see you guys probably this evening, most likely. So, stay tuned.